Everyone knew there are 12 here. And last time on Higurashi, there was all I can really remember is being basically on fucking crack, saying, "Oh, I'll only go for a few more minutes." Ends up going for like an hour and a half. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so now I officially know how it feels to be a drug addict. God, the writing is so good. Anyways, let's continue onwards. Welcome. Would you like a hot dog? No, I wouldn't. Our shaved ice are the best you've ever tasted. You can have it with strawberry syrup, melon syrup, or Hawaiian blue syrup. Here you can buy takoyaki and sacred lots. If you win the jackpot, you can get a tremendous mustard. What? Who the fuck wants some mustard? Though obviously it probably means something else. There are many street stalls at the Watanagashi festival this year. Oishi thinks that anything can become a festival if there are street stalls and music and for bond dances. It's still June, but it's been extremely hot, as if it's already summer the past few days. When you hear a June festival with Bond music under that kind of weather, the only thing that's missing to make it a perfect summer festival is fireworks. Bzz bzz. Kuma guy. Oishi, can you hear me? Copy. Oishi hears a voice from his portable radio. When he's wearing the earphone, it looks like he's sneakily listening to a horse race station on the radio while he's on duty. Yes, Oishi. I can hear you loud and clear. The town councilors give us a lot of food. We have oden, yakisoba, stew of pork guts, and some barley tea. Are you talking about the barley tea you can drink while on duty? Or the one you can't drink while on duty? No, there's no barley tea here. Definitely not drinking any of it. If it's a canned drink, I'll take it. If it's a cup, don't worry about it. Roger that, more for us. And the board members of the town are here to say hi. We have the village leader and the Sonozaki family too. Is that old Bagoryu there too? Can you tell her that I'm patrolling right now and that you don't know when I'm coming back? Well, I don't think I can do that for you, sir. She knows you have a portable radio, so she told me to call you and to bring you back here. She looks really mad. When isn't she? I'm sure it's going to be a stroke that will kill her. Okay, tell her with extreme courtesy that I'll be back soon. Please. Oh, well I guess I have to go back and mingle with the locals. All of a sudden a group of kids comes running towards me from behind. Okay, I guess we switched to Oishi's part. I don't like him though. When I look at them, I notice they're the granddaughter of the old bag and her friends. Thanks. They occupy a corner of the shooting game stall, making a lot of noise. Sonozaki Mion. A fucking goddess. She looks cute and normal when she acts her age, but I hate it when she acts as a member of the Sonozaki family. Fuck you too. I'm sure she'll be the boss of the Yakuza territory in Okinamiya in 10 or 20 years. Hell yeah. I'll take it. If she doesn't die by then. Why? Well, I'm thinking things like that. I noticed that Mion isn't the one who's taking leadership of the group. It's the boy. I know that boy. He just moved here recently. He's the boy of that Maebara mansion. I believe his name is Maebara Keiichi. I heard that the Maebara family is from a city and they're supposedly very rich too. But he doesn't show off how much money his family has, and he has a good reputation for that. I mean, that's just courtesy. Though, I mean, Keiichi lacks a lot of tact, so that actually is commendable for him not to do that. Even though he just moved here, he already blends in his school, and he's popular with his classmates too. His reputation in the village is also good. I'll watch him for a while because I find him very interesting. He's a person of moods. Boys of his age have a lot of energy. He makes me remember my youth. Ugh. Hey, you're next, Rena. You're so lucky it's your turn. Rena, are you okay? Are you feeling sick? Huh, I'm sorry. I guess I have to pass on the shooting game. Okay, you should take a break. So, that makes me the next to go. I'm gonna get it. Looks like only 4 of them are having a good time. The girl called Rena seems to be out of the sight of the circle. Her name is Higurashi. What was her real name? I don't remember, but I can check when I get back to the station. Rena is her nickname. I believe she moved here a year before Mayabara did. I heard her mother divorced with her father or something. She's a strong girl who does all the housework without her mother. I heard she's a very modest girl, which is rare in this era. It looks like she hasn't opened up to her friends yet, unlike Mayabara. It looks like it's a group of 5, but there's a distance between her and the others. She looks a little sad. Mayabara has blended in with the village, but Rena is still by herself. That's how it looks to me. Oishi, the chief of and the section manager are here. Please come back as soon as possible. Roger that. I can't believe the chief came all the way here just to say hi to the locals. I guess our chief is very dedicated to the mingling with the locals. Well, that's what any good cop and stuff would know, that you want to have close ties with the locals so you can get easier leads and stuff like that. Narrow stuff down faster. Ah, this is Takasugi. Oishi, can you hear me? Copy. Yeah, I hear you. I'm on my way back right now. I'll be there in a minute. If I don't hurry back, the chief might call me on my radio. I run back to the headquarters 10. Oh, god damn it. Don't want to listen to them. Oh, okay, good. I don't have to. Thank God. Oishi, Dr. Yurei is here. Oh, thank you so much for coming. So what do you think, Dr. Yurei? Oishi enters the enclosed area. And there people from forensics are taking pictures of the dead body from various angles. Irie is squatting down next to the dead body of Tomitake Jiro. When he stands up, he looks pale. I can't believe it. I know, I can't believe it either. As far as I see, he clawed out his throat with his hands. This isn't a normal way to die. Oh, no. I would have thought that's how all the kids kill themselves these days. Most likely it's something to do with a dangerous drug. Are you saying that he was a drug addict? I don't know. I guess it's going to be my job to find that out. Oishi, what is this rectangular timber? I think he was swinging it around. And then he threw it away, and he had more fun clawing at his throat, I guess. Okay, so yeah, so he was most likely injected with the same kind of drug that Rika had on her. Which, again, the only thing I can imagine it coming from would be Irie. Like, there's no... Who else makes drugs here? I mean, I get... It might be a red herring, but it's kind of like... obvious, I would think. Why did he swing the timber around? He probably did it in self-defense. Did you notice there were several external injuries to his body? Yes, I can see some bruises. The easiest explanation I can think of is this. He was attacked by someone on his way to home in Okinomiya from the festival. He was seized by the suspect. He was given a shot of some kind of dangerous drug. He went crazy and he died. I've never heard of any drugs that can make people claw at their throats. I'm not a specialist of that kind, but many drug addicts injure themselves when they're in a terminal condition. That is true, I mean... Meth has been known to do that you just start clawing yourself open. So, it could just be shooting someone up with a shit ton of meth. Maybe some heroin. Yeah, you never know. They could have just been injecting him with fucking heroin. Some weird strain of it. Well, I'm sure that old man from the forensics will take care of the investigation. Excuse me, Oishi. We found a bicycle believed to belong to Tomitake Jiro a mile away from here. Oh, that's great, thank you. Did you find any clues? Not yet. They're investigating it right now. So that means the place where the bicycle was found is most likely the place he was attacked. And he ran away from the suspect and came here. Oishi frowns, crossing his arms in front of his chest. Ire is looking at the miserable corpse of Tomitake, and he keeps saying the same things. It's impossible. It's just impossible. Oh, no. Yeah, that sounds guilty as fuck to me. Doctor, it did happen. So it's possible, okay? So let's think flexibly. Well, I understand you don't really get to see something like this every day, even though you're a doctor. Anyway, thank you so much for your cooperations. I don't know. I don't trust him at all. You can go home now. I called you here for emergency medical care, but I'm sorry I wasted your trip. Oishi sticks his head out of the blue tent and says, can anybody give him a ride home? Ire gasps all of a sudden. He asks Oishi, what about Takano? What happened to Takano? What? Oh, are you talking about your nurse? I think she was with him. Is she okay? Do you know her phone number? Of course. Kuma, get her phone number from Dr. Ire and make someone at the station call her home. I got it. Doctor, can I have the number? Yes, here it is. Kuma guy gets the phone number, repeats it to him, makes sure he got it right, and dashes out of the blue tent. Doctor, Takano and Tomitake were close friends, right? Yes. Have you heard about any troubles between them? No. Not even once. They were very close friends. Yeah. Oh, where's the quotes around friends? I hope she's okay. In the worst case scenario, she could be dead. Or she could be the perp. I see, nurses have access to dangerous drugs. Oh my god, I didn't even fucking think about her. God damn. It's because she always dies. I never think about her. God damn it. Yeah, that's true. She could have. She could be making the drugs. Even though she fucking dies. She could still make it beforehand and have like a stash of it. We don't have any dangerous drugs in my clinic. Even if we did, we'd store them with extra caution. Yeah, someone can't, open the storage. There's no way Takano could smoke out a drug from my clinic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, buddy. She's willing to break into a shrine storage thing. I think she would break into a clinic for some drug. But it's easier for nurses to do it than regular people, right? Like I said, I've never heard of a drug like that, and I don't have anything like that in my clinic. You're getting a little hostile there, buddy. Oh, is she? She isn't home. The standby unit says they're going to go to her house to check. Doctor, can you give me her address? Goma, can you also check if the police headquarters has any unidentified female bodies tonight? Maybe we should check the other prefectures too. Tell the station manager if he can call the nearby prefectural police headquarters and ask if they have any unidentified female bodies. Yes, sir. Are you saying that Takano might be dead, too? Ha ha ha. I don't know. I don't know if she's dead, or if she's the perp. Of course, there's still a possibility that she's absolutely irrelevant. She might be just getting drunk at a bar somewhere right now. Yeah. No, she's dead, probably. I can't believe it. Who does things like this? I can't believe it either. This fits with the series of mysterious deaths in Inamezawa. It's been 5 years. This will make the 5th curse of the Oyashiro-sama's curse. Damn it. I've got to get the perp somehow this year. I really want to close these cases before I retire. Oishi hates the curse of Oyashiro-sama. It has been leading him around by the nose for 5 consecutive years. The victim of the first year, the manager of the construction site, was his friend, and he fucking deserved it. Ooh, he pissed me off to no end. And I don't feel bad for him. I hope it happens to him again. Honestly. Despite his desire to avenge his friend, the mystery of the case has thickened, and one case followed another after another each year. Oishi is retiring next March. Oh, that would be a great day. He will be able to ask the progress of the investigation as a retiree, but he won't be able to take the initiative in the investigation anymore. That means this year is his last chance to avenge his friend. Do I have to put my head in the lion's mouth to capture the suspect? Oishi clenches his fist quietly. I believe that this maze has an exit. Maze is a very convenient word. That's because a maze always has an exit. You don't call it a maze if it doesn't have an exit. True. I know I'm on the right path towards the exit of this maze. I used to miss small turnout points, but now I don't miss anything. I don't make any mistakes. I have some leads this time, unlike the other cases. I'm sure I can get to the exit of this maze this time. But no matter which path I choose to come to this point, Tomotaki Jiro always dies. What? That doesn't make any fucking sense. No matter which path I choose to come to this point, Tomotaki Jiro always dies. What? Like, does he mean if, like, I went back in time and did it again, it wouldn't matter? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It's weird. Yeah, we can stop following Oishi, though. That would be great. Hey, Rena has been sick since that day, and she hasn't been able to join the club activity every day. Yeah, I still feel feverish. You do? I'm sorry. Hey, Rena, why don't you just try and play with us today? I think you'll feel a lot better when you play and make a lot of noise with us. Yeah, Uncle Mion agrees. Do you think so? Do you? Sometimes resting too much is bad for you. That's right. All illnesses comes from the mind, you know. Well, not all of them. Everybody has suspected for a while that Rena isn't really sick physically. It's just that many things happened to her at once. She caught a cold mentally. Well, she's obviously stressed out. Like, she was at her wits' end. She's completely burnt out mentally. So yeah, she needs to just reprieve for a while. Not think about anything. And slowly get her emotions back, I would think. Or not emotions, but just her wits about her. I mean, when you start saying, you know, like a flashing light's going off in your head, yeah, something's fucked up with you. That's why I thought she would get better once she played with us, just like we used to. Seems like Rena knows it too. I'm sure she knows that she has to get out of the state of depression soon. She wants to get better and she wants to have fun every day. Again. Okay. I'll do it. Great. That's the spirit. Considering the fact that Rena is still recovering from her illness, let's play a table game today. Let me see. Mion starts rummaging through her locker, humming. Oh, just great. Oh, happy days. She takes one game after another from the locker and puts them aside. The locker is definitely not obeying the laws of physics. No, it's more like Mion is bending the laws of physics at this point. Because she can do that at this. She can do this. The amount of games she took out from the locker is more than what the locker can physically hold. Don't fucking doubt Mion. She could probably fit 3 people in there. Oh, I forgot about this one. Let's try this. Today we're playing this detective game. Oh, god damn it, not like the other one. Not like the other detective game when everything started going to shit. You know, when Keiji pulled the Satoshi card and it's like, oh, who's that? Oh, never heard of him. Fuck. Oh, what's that? Sounds interesting. Well, this is a game to guess the suspect, the murderer weapon, and the scene of the crime. Oh. Huh, wonder what that is. Never heard of that. Generic table game. It's a brain game. And I fucking sucked at it. I'm good at solving shit. I hate that kind of shit. Because it always pissed me off. Because I would usually get it right, but then I don't know, I always second guess myself. It's like, oh, wait, no, I don't think that's it. And then, like, usually my first guess is always right. So whenever I go back on something, usually I'm wrong. So, like, if any prediction I make here and I go back on it, it's wrong now. It's going to automatically be wrong. You'll pick it up as you play along. All you need to do is organize the information on your note. You need to learn the trick of note-taking. This is a game for intelligent people like me. Oh, well, since I can't say intelligent. Oh, God, I suck, apparently. No, but I love taking notes. I'm great at it. Because I have great shorthand. The rules of the game seem to not be that difficult. In short, you ask other players a question in order to guess what cards they have, and then you guess the first card each player puts on the table. There are many kinds of game like this, to guess what cards the other player have. This game is a little different from the other games because it's a matchup battle game. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, it's a tad bit different. Never mind, this is way easier. Holy shit. The key to winning this game is how well you can organize the information. That's a lot easier. Fuck. The members of our club usually like to play athletic games, so that we can make a lot of noise. But we can also play brain games like this. We excel both academically and athletically. Well, except you, dumbass. It's great. I'm getting excited. Let's play the game. Rena, do you remember we still haven't decided the winner of the water gun battle? I'm gonna get it settled today, once and for all. That's great. I'm not gonna go easy on you. As she fucking loses. If Rena's gonna get serious, I have to get serious too. You're right. Since the last water gun battle, I reevaluated Keiichi and Rena. I'm gonna play brutally. Haha, this is getting exciting. Uncle Miyano has been waiting for a heat like this. Good, let's do this. My money's on Mion winning. Though I'd love Keiichi to win. Are you ready? I have a knife in the, something, god damn it. In the study room. Okay, my turn. Keiichi has poison in the entrance hall. My turn, Mion has a pistol in the lounge. I know you have a pistol. You're bluffing. I think I know the suspect in the murder weapon. I narrowed down the scene of the crime down to 2. Oh, you're good, Rika. I narrowed the suspect down to 2, but it's hard to narrow down which one it is. I'll give you a tip. There's always a hint in the questions the other players ask you. If you get it, you can even get the 3 elements by the order of the cards the others put down on the table. I see. Damn it, I understand the depth of this game. Oh no, my notes are such a mess, I can't even read my own handwriting. Well, that's the first key. You have to read just well enough that you can read it, but no one else can. The key to winning. So then you can have your notes down and people look at it, it's like, Jesus Christ, that looks terrible. I can read it though. Once you acquire the skill of note-taking, you have a 70% chance to win the game. But a 70% chance isn't enough to defeat me yet. Damn, savage. I kind of knew I didn't stand a chance of winning in this game, but I gradually started picking it up. When I look at Rena, she looks like she's getting her energy back as she plays along. I was right about forcing her to play with us today. While we're playing the game, Chie comes into the classroom. It looks like you're having a lot of fun. Anyways, is Ryugu here? Well, you have a visitor. Huh? Who? Everybody looks puzzled. Some parents sometimes show up to school for some reason, but Chie never calls them visitors. It's rare to have a visitor at school. Who the fuck would visit Rena? Oh god, fucking Teppei's not dead. Oh god, that would blow my fucking mind. He will never die! I wonder who it is. Well, I have to go. You can continue the game. Okay. Rena leaves the classroom at a run. I assume we will switch to her perspective. What should we do? Should we wait for her? Well, we don't know how long it's going to take. Rena told us we could continue. So let's do it. Yeah. And why not? It's just a game. Oh, surprise. Around the entrance, the glaring sun and shades make a clear contrast. Fuck. An old man who's holding his jacket in the arm is waiting for me. He looks hot and his tie looks limp. His tie looks fine to me, but sure, whatever. Are you Ryugu? Ryugu Reina. Ever since Rena called me Reina, I've hated my real name. Reina more than ever. So my first impression of this man isn't good. Yeah, fuck Oishi. I don't like him. Oh. I understand. So the reason he's talking to her, it's because she stood out and wasn't part of, like, that group. While the others were. Thus why he talked to Keiichi, because probably in the first game, when he approached him, he didn't look, like, in place. He looked like he was the outcast of everyone. Interesting. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. May I ask who you are? Why don't we go to the car since it's well air-conditioned? Don't you feel hot in here? He ignores my question and starts walking towards his car parked in front of the school gate. If he wanted to talk about something normal, he would have used the teacher's office. But he wants to talk in his car. I can't help feeling that he's suspicious. But she let him see me. That means this man isn't a suspicious individual as far as she's concerned. I don't give a fuck what she thinks. It's what I think, and I don't like the fucker. He pisses me off. Who is he? I'm not going to bite you. Please, this way. He calls me while opening the rear door. Is he a policeman? Did the police find out that I killed Rena and the man? No. I doubt they've actually even discovered the body. I just assume he's talking to her because she's on the outside, looking in. Thus, so he can talk about Oyashiro-sama's curse and all that, and how Mion and them might be involved. Because he's a piece of fucking shit. I feel anxious all of a sudden. This is what's called voluntary questioning. I don't want to do this, but if I reject it, it'll only make me look suspicious. I prepare myself and get into his car. It's really cool inside the car. A car AC must cost a fortune. Oh yeah, that's right, it's like 83 or 84. So yeah, AC was kind of optional at that point. At least my father's car doesn't have one, even though he's rich as fuck. Please, let me know if it's too cold. I like keeping it extremely cold. All fucking old people do. All of them. Actually, no, I hate when people, like, want it to be, like, fucking snow in the car. God, it's too cold. People, come on, roll down the fucking window. Because as you're moving, hey, it's not nearly as hot. So what's this talk about? I ignore his question and get to the point like he did in retaliation. He gets a small notebook out of his breast pocket and flips through it. He picks up a photo from it. The photo shows the face of a goofy-looking man. Please tell me if there's anything you know about this man. Jiro Tometake. The man in the picture looks sleepy and has no expression on his face. When you look at the picture of a relative and he or she has no expression, you sometimes don't recognize the person. If it's not their relative, it gets harder to recognize the person. But anyway, I'm relieved a little bit now. This has nothing to do with Rina and that man. There were scribbles on his shirt, and we found the signature of your classmates, including yours, Ryugu. Is this Tometake? I don't feel his unusual feebleness or carefreeness from this picture at all. From his half-awake, emotionless face. How about this woman, then? I knew what he was going to show. Her name is Mio. Takano Mio. When did you see her last? I think it was right after the Watanagashi festival. Didn't you notice anything strange? Anything? Please tell me. Did anything happen to them?